What's good, YouTube? And I'm back again with another video. This video coming like so random, but I'm gonna show you guys how to swap out axles on your Highlifter Sportsman if you have one. Because I seen a couple videos, one dude did it, but he didn't go too far in detail. And I'm gonna put an in-depth, detailed video on YouTube of how to change your axle so you won't get hit with dealer fees, when it's so easy that you can do it yourself. So you won't get hit with dealer fees, them taking their time to do it and stuff like that, when it's so simple that you can do it at home in your garage or in your driveway. For starters, I'm gonna take you guys through the whole thing. It's not a complicated procedure to do, but first you take your tire off, and once you take your tire off, you're gonna have your hub. Your hub is gonna have a, let me prop it up for you. Yes, I'm using a blender box to hold my hub up, but your hub is gonna have a axle nut in there. It's gonna have a cotter pin in it. You take the cotter pin out, and the axle nut is I had to go buy a socket for it. Like I was saying, I had to go get a 27mm socket, because that's the size to take the axle nut off. And you just take the cotter pin out, take the axle nut off. There's going to be two gaskets or seals in there. Around the outer part of the axle, you got to take those out. Make sure you keep them. They're going to look like this. Two seals and the axle nut. Once you take those off, you're gonna have to, I just almost dropped my phone, but it could probably go be a little seized up in there, so you just get like a hammer. I use my wrench because I don't have a hammer, and just bang the axle out of there, and it'll come right out of the hub. And you just prop the hub up on something, and yeah, after you do that, you gotta take the bolts. It'll be a bolt right here. It's gonna be bolted to the top and bolted to the bottom. That's fairly simple. Cause there go the bolt right there, the bolt, and the nuts that go in the end of those bolts. You just get you a wrench, and I use my impact gun. Those bolts are a 15mm bolt. You just take those out top and lift it up. The one on the bottom, it just drops out, and once that you get those two bolts taken out, the hub would just come right off, and the axle would just be hanging freely. And to get it out is fairly simple. I thought it was gonna be something very hard to do, but you just pull. Like once it's in there, once you finna get ready to pull it out, you push it in, then you pull backwards, then it just pops right out, no problem. And I'm finna install the other one now. So the axle I'm using this the old one. This part right here broke. You guys heard when in my last video, it was kept popping, and then went on ahead and broke down here. This side is good, but it broke down there. But I'm using most of you guys know that Highlifter that had the 6-inch lift and 4-inch porters on it. I kept all 4 of the stock axles that came off of it because they were still in good condition. So I'm using those to replace this stock axle, because these stock axles lasted like 2 years for me. I guess I just had good luck, or I don't know. But yeah, my stock axle lasted 2 years, and I'm finna put this stock axle in. Hopefully it go in good. I'll pick you guys up when I get it in. And yeah, stay tuned. Finally got the new axle in. It's pretty simple to put in. The clip at the end is gonna make it seem like it's so hard, but you just gotta wiggle it and do that little push-pull method. But instead of pulling, this time you pushing. You pull back, cause you pull back on it a little bit and push. Like use the axle as a hammer to hammer itself in there. But it's in there, and once you get it in there, you just put the hub on the axle and mount the bottom first. Yeah, you mount the bottom first, so the bottom can help support the hub while the axle's in there. And you just lift the top one up and set that one on the hub. And yeah, that's how you change the axle on the Polaris Sportsman 850 Highlifter. You guys' arms might be different because I got rear rate A arms. Well, yeah, rear rate A arms. So your arms might be different, but still the same thing. Just lift it up and do the push-pull method to get it back in there. So I'm finna mount the hub back up, and I'll show you guys how I did the hub and mounted it up. I'll pick you guys back up when I'm done with it and walk you through everything again. All right, guys, we got it all swapped out. Everything is bolted back up. See the top bolt back in, and the bottom bolt back in. I put the two seals back, the two seals or washers back behind this, and I ended up going to buy a new cotter pin for it because I had ended up messing mine up, and I just put a new one in there. You can get them from your local AutoZone or auto parts in your area. But, and another thing, a lot of folks say they do, you don't have to, but I use anti-seize lube for the one in the diff and this one right here that's going into the hub. You can get this from your local auto parts as well. So yeah, that's how you change the axle on a Highlifter. I got that one put in, and you can tell this one right here was done for. Look at that. Look at that. The axle don't supposed to do that. The axle supposed to be stiff like that one right there. That side is still fine, but that right there, that's what was popping. Look how bad that can be. So yeah, that's broke. See, you can't even bend that one like that. But this one, been like. So yeah, you guys, I used the same axle nut. The same. I didn't change any seals or nothing because all of them look fine. I didn't see any that looked like they need to be changed or anything. And yeah, you guys, that's how you change the axle. So I'm gonna put the tire back on. It's raining now. I'm gonna do a test drive, but I'll probably do one because it's not raining pretty hard, just to make sure the axle's pulling and turning how it's supposed to, and nothing wrong with it. But yeah, you guys, that saved me a lot of time. See, if I would have took it to a dealer, it would have killed me for about some months because waiting in line and stuff, and probably waiting for axle to come in because I did this in less than, I don't say 45 minutes. 30 to 45 minutes. Could have did it faster if I actually knew how to do it, but now I know how to do it now. So once I break any other axles, I can get it done probably in less than 20 minutes because it's not a hard job to do. So yeah, you guys, I'm gonna put the tire on. I'll pick you guys back up when I get the tire on. I'll take you guys for a ride with me while I'm out here. Just drive around the neighborhood and make sure the axle's running right. Just like that, you guys, your axle swapped out. It's pretty simple. I never knew it was that easy. I always thought take it to the dealer, let them do it. But I'm gonna start actually doing more of this on this four-wheeler myself than taking it to the dealer. Like stuff like that, I'm gonna start taking it to the dealer. I mean, I'm gonna do it myself. But like engine stuff, dealing with transmissions and stuff, more likely I'm gonna take it to the dealer, let them look at that. But anything like arms, hubs, brake lines, anything like that, I'm gonna do it mostly myself. So yeah, let me take on the drive. I'm gonna pick you guys up when they get on the drive. Yeah, you guys, when I go in reverse, it's not popping anymore, and it seems to be pulling. You can tell if axle is broken in the rear, it'll be pulling to the side that the axle is working on. It'll just be pulling to that side. And yes, I'm in two-wheel drive, so let's see. And yes, you guys, about a storm. I'm out here riding in the storm. Because I rode it the other day, and when I rode it the other day, it was just pulling to the left side because the right axle was broken. So, doing pretty good. It seems to be doing fine right now. I kind of like this iPhone camera quality way better than my GoPro. Like riding wise, it look a lot better. Give it a little speed to make sure it's spinning good. Yeah, you guys, it's working 100%. See, that's why it's good to keep spare axles and stuff like that when you part out bikes and stuff. That part right there on the Honda. I want to buy that Honda from him, but he won't sell it. But yeah, you guys, it did pretty good. So hopefully this video was informational for you guys. But yeah, guys, that was a good informational video of the axle. It did wonders. No problems out of it. Turning good, pulling good. And yeah, another thing. The dude that I was just, what you call him? When I was at the end of the road talking, he wants to, I told him I'll sell him this 4-wheeler if he bought me $13,000 for it. I really want to get 15 for it, but 13K, I'll sell him. If he bring me 13K, he can have it. But yeah, you guys, that was just a video on the video of me changing the axle leads up someone trying to buy my ATV. If it does, if he bring me 13K cash money, I'll sell it to him. That'll be the end of this Polaris, and I don't know where I get then. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.